Hey, what's up everyone? This is Aaron from Studio 3B and I'm back with another video. Today I'm discussing Roon and basically some features about it that I've discovered in my recent journeys with using it. And one particular aspect I wanted to discuss is the group feature, which is very handy, especially if you're throwing a party and you have people coming in and out of your house or up and down on different floors, and you want to have the same music playing at the same time in different areas of your house. So you might think that it's just as simple as grouping devices in Roon, but it's not that simple, and let me explain why. In fine print, when you look at their website in the FAQ section, you'll see that you can only group devices of the same kind. So RAT zones, which are Roon ready devices, and like Roon bridge and Roon outputs, are one type of zone that can be created. So you can group multiple Roon ready devices or Roon bridges together, but you can't group them with other types of devices, other devices like squeeze box zones, meridian zones, or Airplay zones. So if you have an Apple Airplay device, you can't group that with a Roon ready device, for example. And that's something I had to learn. So basically, if you want to have multiple rooms play the same thing, make sure that the technology used to stream to those devices are the same. What I found is Roon ready technology has seemed to be on more expensive devices such as the Blue Node and the Cambridge Audio streamer and other things like that. Those are Roon ready, but they cost upwards of $500 to even $1,000 depending on what you're looking at. Squeezebox I haven't used in a long time. I don't know if they're still making those, and I don't know what Meridian is. But my recommendation for those on a budget is to stick with Airplay devices. Particularly Airplay 2 seems to be very compatible with Roon. I know you don't get high res up over CD quality in Airplay, but for parties, I'm pretty sure you're going to be okay with playing CD quality music. So I would stick for a budget to Airplay devices. So another option is to use Google Chrome devices, and you can group those in your home application. You can make a group out of Chromecast, and you could stream to those simultaneously as well. So in Roon, you can stream to a group. So I have upstairs, downstairs is a Google group that I could stream to, and it streams to two Chromecasts, upstairs and downstairs. And that works very well, and it even lets you adjust the offset so that there's no latency between the upstairs and downstairs when you're standing in the middle of the two zones. That's very handy. But when it comes to my outside device, I'm using an Airplay device, and you can create groups with those, but you can't connect the Airplay and the Chromecast together in one group. So if I do group, downstairs receiver is Airplay and outside is Airplay, but I don't have any other options. It says 5 zones can't be grouped here. Why? And you click on that, and it says the following zones cannot be grouped. It's only possible to group zones with other zones of the same type. So unless you read that fine print, you're going to be stuck trying to group things. And I just wanted to convey that to you in this video. My recommendation, like I said, is to use Airplay devices. And I have to refer one great device I just bought, and it seems to be really awesome. It's called the WIM, or WIIM Mini Airplay 2 wireless audio streamer. It is small. It's like a hockey puck. And it has a USB-C power, but it has SPDIF out, and it also has aux out. So it has a DAC built into it. I haven't tested the quality of that. I'm using another DAC, but I'm using the SPDIF out, and it has up to like 192 kilohertz 24-bit streaming over Wi-Fi, or Airplay. It has CD quality, but you could easily stream to this, and it's fast and doesn't seem to have any glitches. I was thinking about sticking to the Chromecast route, but I have a couple old Chromecast audios, which, if you remember Chromecast audios, they were Chromecasts just for audio, not video. And I have a couple of those lying around, but I noticed when I was streaming to those, every once in a while, the music would cut out, and it would be rather obnoxious. And I've Googled Chromecast audio sound cutting out, and it seems to be a thing, and no one really had the answer to that. So I decided to switch my technology for parties to Airplay. And I have an upcoming video that I will make for you about my outside speakers, which I'm going to connect to this. I'm going to connect this from the inside through some stereo speaker wire through the outside wall of the house to some outside speakers, and I'm going to review those in an upcoming video. But yeah, having music playing in multiple rooms is a great thing to have for parties when you're walking through your house and coming in and out of the house. And I can't recommend Roon highly enough. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more audio and technology content.